I actually have 2 questions for the cold open. One, when are you going to shave that thing off?
My hair?
No. The thing on your face.
I don't know.
Okay, 2, say milk for me.
Why do I say milk?
Yeah, you say MEHLK or MELK.
I think I say milk.
A minute ago you said milk.
I think I say milk.
I'm going
I think you're
to
trying to
I'm
gaslight
going to
me.
call you out every time this episode that you say milk.
Okay, and I'll do the same for you.
I don't ever say milk. I say milk.
Well, neither do I. So I guess it's
Well,
going to be a non-calling out episode.
yeah, it could be 0-0 at the end.
Yeah.
It's exciting for our listeners.
Well, you've already said it a couple of times, it sounds like. So
yeah. Hey, have you been editing the correct music into the episodes?
yeah, why?
Oh, because I'm just going to play the wrong one again.
You don't have to play anything in that case.
Okay, tournament time.
Well, I want to be in the vibe of it.
Well, I'll tell you what we do here.
Why do you even have the wrong one?
Have what? There's different versions of it.
No, I understand that, but why do you have this version of it?
Milky Way is a brand.
I just haven't deleted it.
Covered confectionery bar.
It's a fair question. All right, ready?
Manufactured and marketed by the.
Hello and
You have
welcome
a narrow
to
window
tournament
today.
style.
A very small window. I stayed up till 5 last night and I worked all day.
Why?
You have this much of my attention span left
You're-
and this much of my mental energy left.
Oh, why did you stay up till 5?
I do want to get into that, but I don't know if you want to say some stuff first. You're going to have to say it fast.
It's tournament style. I'm Austin. He's Guillermo. We host
The
a
theme month
tournament. It's
is-
a podcast. Oh yeah, theme month. JanuDairy.
Yay! Oh, wait.
Oh, hail to the milkman, the milkman, the milkman. Okay, hail to the milkman. The milkman is me. I take milk.
We have theme month sounds now. I'm going to have to remember all the, for our This Week in Billionaire, I have music, so remind me about that. I was up till 5. I came across a YouTube channel that I really enjoyed and just watched a few videos.
Is it about space and evolution or
It
time? You
wasn't,
love
actually.
time.
Although that's a popular that's a topic that I frequent here and there, quantum physics and all
That's not
that.
what I said.
What did you say? Space and evolution and time?
Space, evolution, and time.
That's quantum physics in a nutshell.
I understand that, but no, I'm sure the videos and what you take from it is not the practice of time and space and evolution. It's
What do you mean?
a lot dumber than that.
How do you say?
Is what I think distracts you.
No. I watched the MIT lectures.
Explain any part of it.
Explain any part of what?
Any part of quantum physics.
I understand it. I can't speak it. The channel I found
it's like
last
Spanish.
Say what?
Go ahead.
Lo entiendo, pero no lo puedo hablar.
Exactly.
No lo parla. No. Hablar is Spanish, right? And parla
No.
is Italian?
Mm-mm.
You mean no? No, the YouTube, I mean, I think he's a popular-ish YouTuber maybe. His channel is called Papa Meat, I think is what it was.
There's no way you're saying that right.
Yeah, PAPA space MEAT, Papa Meat.
Papa Meat. You talk like Christopher Walken in so many things that you say. You put the emphasis on such odd places. It's so funny.
I don't. You've said that a couple times, and I haven't taken the time to go back and listen. But I have no idea what. Sorry, this really loud YouTube video started in this other tab, and it scared the fuck out of me. I've never taken the time to go and listen through, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Foo Fighters. That's what you say.
The Foo Fighters. The Foo Fighters.
Right.
That's how I say it. The Foo Fighters.
No, you say the Foo Fighters.
That's a good Christopher Walken saying Foo Fighters.
Oh, thank you.
Can you do Christopher Walken saying milk?
Milk or milk?
Well,
I
milk. Yeah.
drink milk.
That's how I talk.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll keep an eye
Uh,
out for that. It's
what do you think of my John
pup.
Travolta impression? Oh my God, Sandy.
Say something else. That
Oh my
one's easy.
God, Sandy.
Something else different.
That's all I got.
Say milk as John Travolta.
You can't just give me one word to say.
Why not? It's an easy one. Milk.
Okay, so what
That's
did
John
Papa
Travolta.
meet,
Milk.
or
He
Papa meet, as you like to say?
he has a. I'll get through this quickly. He has a variety of things on his channel. I think he's kind of a horror/horror fiction enthusiast. Although that's not all of the content that's on his channel. The video I watched was his latest video, which was the tournament of cryptids, and obviously, what caught my attention was that he did a tournament.
We've done Tournament of Cryptids.
We have exactly. So I went ahead and watched the video. I very much enjoyed the video. He did the tournament. He one manned it. So he had a 16 bracket tournament of all the Mothman and Bigfoot and all those, and it was a really enjoyable video. I liked his format, and that made me stumble upon. I think he just started a podcast with another YouTuber that has similar interests, whose name Wendigoon, I think is what it is.
That's a good name.
Yeah, Wendigoon,
You're
and
saying it
they're
weird again, but sure.
Wendigoon. Um, regardless of emphasis, regardless of syllabic emphasis, they just started a podcast where they are reading through creepy pastas and like unpacking them, and that's actually really fun. I don't know if you're ever a big creepy pasta guy, but they're just these little scary short stories that people would like randomly post places on, especially Reddit and like the other weird forums of the mid 2010s.
And this kept you up until 5 a.m.
Yeah, I watched like 3 of his videos, and one of them was like a 2-hour long video. It's a 2-part video. They broke down the first like 2 out of 4 parts of this creepy pasta that I don't really want to say the name of because I really enjoyed the video. Then around like 4 or 4:30, I know it was crazy. I went to read the rest of the story, and it just got really weird and dark, and I didn't enjoy it as much as the first half. The first half was written super well, and it was super just fun to listen to them talk about it and unpack it. But anyway, check that out if you're into creepy things or cryptids or whatever. He's done other tournaments. A lot of his content is in that horror creepy genre, but some of it's not. Some of it's just pop culture and stuff. I don't know what it is, but I enjoy the format. I enjoy both of their conversations. I really think they're just like nice content creators. So that's what I was doing till 5 in the morning yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, it was every once in a while I randomly will stay up super super late, but I've been better about not doing that constantly. My typical bedtime's around 11 to 12, and wake up out around 7:30 to 8. But
You wake up at 8?
between 7:30 and 8. Why?
I don't know, it just seems late to wake up.
Oh, really? What time do you wake up?
It depends on if I have to go into the office or not.
Yeah, that's fair. What if you're going into the office, what time do you wake up?
Around 6.
Jeez, that's early.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
If you don't mind revealing this information, your partner's a teacher. What time does she wake up to get ready for school?
A little bit after me, so I would say like 6:30.
Oh, really? Okay. I remember. No, that's about
She also
similar.
lives, like, we live a lot closer to her school than we do my office.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if I
Do you
don't
want to
leave the
give
house
us
by a certain time, no, I don't want to give you whatever you're about to ask. And if I don't leave the house or apartment by a certain time, then
Yeah.
Austin traffic I'm stuck there for way longer than.
Yeah.
So I get to work fairly early, but I dodge a lot of traffic. So
Yeah, I understand that, and that totally makes sense. Austin traffic, 35 just gets so congested so fast. It was really bad on the way home today. That's an amazing segue to another thing I was going to talk about, if you
go
don't
ahead.
mind
No,
me.
I have
Um,
nothing this episode, so this could
I've
be
got a
all
lot of
you.
stuff, so you just sit back, and I think it keeps me more stimulated. Because I'm low on sleep, it keeps me more stimulated if I'm talking. Because if you talk, I'm just gonna nod off, honestly.
I've
Uh,
already yawned like 5 times, so yeah, I'm
I'm
ready.
cutting that out because I'm saying really interesting, engaging things. You're
Well, you're
just
talking about stuff that is theoretically interesting and engaging, but you talking about it, oh my
what
god,
does that
never
mean?
be
Because
like
it's me? That's so
just the way
biased.
you explain it. It's
You just
god,
hate me.
you should never be a public speaker of any
I
sorts.
literally am a radio host.
Oof, man.
It is classical music, so it's people with attention
Yeah,
spans that
that want,
listen.
yeah, that
Yeah.
crave that kind of talking.
Um, oh, Caroline's calling me. Can I call you back?
Can
I
you
mean,
call me back? Sure.
can we cut this?
Sure.
Hello? I'm recording. All right.
Why were you crying for 30 minutes? What happened?
Oh man. She broke up with me, but I convinced her to take me back in 30 minutes. What were we saying?
You were about to move on to something with an excellent segue.
Do you know anything about the Expand I-35 project?
No, I do not.
It is I kind of want to bring up some things to reference it, but in a nutshell, let me paint this picture.
Oh
There, oh,
no,
hold
I'm in
on.
a nutshell. Help.
Not only are there plans to expand the width of I-35.
Oh, don't like that.
They're like doubling at least the amount of lanes on it.
Doubling.
Oh,
It sounds insane.
it gets better. You're gonna have to do a lot of fact checking and a lot
How are
of
they even gonna do that? Okay, I'm already
oh
upset.
no,
Anyway, but go ahead.
oh, it gets so much worse, Austin. That would be fine, actually.
That would
Look,
not be fine.
they're white. They're adding lanes.
Usually does not help traffic.
No, that's absolutely right. I'm very anti this. I think reroute traffic around. It's just going to create more traffic, more pollution. It's going to make downtown and everything a lot worse. It's going to stink. That
I
this
need to
is
stop interrupting you. Go ahead. Yeah, what are
no, you're fine. But you're right. This is something that's been proven already in multiple cities. This does not help the traffic problem or any of the other problems that are subsequent problems of having so many vehicles around. Um, you really, I could be off base with some of this, but from what I understand, at the very least, some of the plans that have been pitched for this 20-year expansion project are to move I-35 underground and put on things called green capstones, like parks, on top of the highway in an attempt to bridge the gap between East and downtown Austin and to create more, like there's no way this is happening. And if it does, there's no way.
I mean, it sounds crazy, but to be fair, in 25 years, I have no idea what Austin's gonna
That's
look like.
fair, but she seems too insane to be real.
It does sound insane.
I know that capstones are a real thing. I don't know how far, quote unquote, underground it's being moved. But this is a common topic. I go to these community meetings for the East Cesar Chavez neighborhood, and anytime they bring up these capstones, I'm like, guys, this isn't happening. This is impossible. How are they going to put I-35 double the width? By the way, they're going to move it underground. What's going to happen while they're doing it? Where's the traffic going to go? How's anything going to function? If this actually happens, Austin's going to be absolute hell for the next like 15 years. It's going to be insane. Like, don't work
Yeah, this sounds
downtown. Don't
awful.
live downtown. Like, it's just, there's going to be pollution and construction and just to the nth degree if they're moving an entire highway underground. That's crazy. It's crazy.
They're just gonna move. Let's just move the city underground. That?
Oh, that sounds good. We can be like a mole people thing. Oh, our future 35 Austin's cap and stitch program. Let me see if my computer would load this. Maybe I can read a snippet.
Did you
from
hear
this one.
about the Apple division that's forcing, or nah, I guess they're not technically not forcing, but they're moving everyone to Austin from San Diego?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
So the Siri division of Apple, it's about like, I don't know, 200 people, I would say,
Yeah.
moving, or they told their employees that they either can be fired or make the move to Austin.
Wow. I hate that. That's such a
yeah.
I'm also, why does any tech company have like in-person anything? Like,
that's a fair point. Yes, definitely.
why do they have to live anywhere? I don't understand.
Yeah. I bet they were told that by their bosses who were at home at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. This was in a remote meeting for sure. Let me cap off this. Oh, let me cap off this I-35 topic real quick. TxDOT is proposing to widen and lower portions of I-35 corridor. The city has an opportunity to change the landscape of Central Austin through construction of caps and stitches that will make important strides in addressing growth changes. And these caps and stitches are supposed to be greenscapes. They're supposed to be parks and things like that. But I just don't know. With a city that can't even do public transportation, I don't really understand how they're going to do this insane infrastructure project.
Yeah. No. So where are we moving to?
Houston. You want to be a Texans fan?
God.
Oh, name your top 3. Wait, we've had this conversation recently, right? Top 3
Go
cities.
Ahead. I'm ready.
To move to besides Austin that you'd move to if you had to leave Austin.
If I had to leave, ready?
Yeah.
London.
Okay. England?
What? Let's go Reykjavik.
Ooh, okay.
And
I like
then
that.
last, we're going Sydney.
Are you gonna learn any of those languages? Oh wait, no, 2 of them are just English. Sorry.
Yeah, what?
Adopt any of those accents? I'll be adventurous with a portion of my list. Philadelphia, Toronto, Mexico City, maybe.
Oh, Toronto. Oh.
What?
That'd be like the least. That's like the lowest on my list of Canadian city to move to.
No way. Why?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Toronto. I'll do the
Also,
suburbs.
don't pronounce the second T so harshly.
Toronto.
Yeah, you pronounce very harsh. They don't do that.
It's definitely an
there.
Italian name of a city. The whole Italian Canadian population.
What was your last one? I stopped listening after Toronto.
Mexico City.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you going to learn any of those languages?
Hey, fuck off. All right.
Including English. Yeah, I'd rather go west.
You've accused me of speaking zero language.
Go into the first sentence you were about
You have accused me of being fluent in 0 languages.
I like that you misspoke when you were trying to say that.
I didn't misspoke.
You literally did. It's recorded.
I edited it. Oh man.
Yeah, I'd go West Canada, I think, if I were moving to Canada.
With the Timberwolves and the Caribou?
Mm-hmm,
What's over there?
Vancouver, British Columbia.
I didn't know Vancouver was on the west side.
Yeah, Vancouver is above Washington.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, cool.
It is.
I'm not a geography person.
I'm not a huge Canadian geography person. I know French Canada is like to the right.
Oh, okay.
And there's nothing to the north. So
yeah, that's a good rule of thumb. French, Vancouver, and then nothing up here. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Toronto's like above Detroit area or New York, like that area.
I didn't know Detroit was. Oh, right. Detroit's in Michigan. And Michigan's near a lake.
Yeah.
Bordering Canada?
Lake Ontario, maybe.
Really? Can you name all the 5? Can you name the Great Lakes?
Huron,
Nice.
Ontario, Michigan,
Wait,
Erie, and Superior.
is Michigan really one?
Lake
I would have
Michigan?
I would have missed that one. Yeah. Well, I think I would have gotten all of them except Lake Michigan. It's one of those things where, like, when you're translating a word, but it's the same. It's like, oh, I forgot the word, but it just doesn't.
Do you know how to remember it? Or
My
like
very
remember
educated
the
mother
five?
just served us 9 pizzas.
Right.
Cool.
Well, you don't
No,
say
what is
pizzas
it?
anymore, actually.
Oh, really? I know there's been a flip flop, but I don't know where we landed.
No Pluto.
Really?
Yeah.
That's petty. That's real petty.
Yeah.
What's the? How do you remember the lakes?
It's Holmes. Ho.
Holmes.
Not Holmes. Holmes.
As in Patrick Ma.
Exactly. Well, no, I think there's an L in that too.
Oh, that's what confused me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great transition to Go Bills, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say in the sports realm?
Sure. This is going to be uploaded well after because there was
Fuck
supposed
it.
to be an
Make your
episode
bets
going up
now.
this week, but it's not.
Make your predictions on this up.
um, I hope we get a Ravens Bills AFC championship game.
Yeah, me too.
I don't really care what happens in the NFC.
Yeah.
Packers, Lions, I guess I'd be happy for,
Hmm.
but yeah, I don't really care. And then, but I am a little nervous for CJ Stroud and the Texans. I'll just put that out there,
Oh, really?
just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice. Didn't wait? No. Who did they beat?
they beat the Browns this past weekend, like
Oh, why did?
45
Oh,
to
no, no, no. Sorry.
13 or something like that.
You know who another fun like secondary team for me is going to be is Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. That's going to be
Why
cool.
them?
Just because he's an OU
No,
alumni.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. You do have the
I heard
OU
he had a good
connection.
game this with the um
He did beat
wild card
another
weekend.
OU quarterback in Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is an OU quarterback
He went for his final year.
before or after me.
He's a lot younger than you.
Really?
He's a professional quarterback, yeah.
Oh wow, he's super
I would think
successful.
that half the quarterbacks in the NFL are younger than you.
Yeah,
Maybe
but not by a
more.
lot.
Maybe more than half.
Yeah, but they're like they're like late 20s though.
I guess that's true. And you also went for your master's, so maybe similar time
Oh well, I think Baker graduated when I graduated, if I'm not mistaken.
with his bachelor's.
He doesn't have a master's.
I think
He
Jalen
doesn't have
was
a master's in
right.
football.
Jalen might have been right after. No, because then after that was
Oh,
Kyler,
okay,
right? And I think Jalen was
I
after
don't
that.
remember.
Is Jalen
Oh,
that
okay,
young?
wow.
Jesus. Yeah.
You tell me, man. You're the one that sounds like a Sooner over there.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Is your connection okay? I got a little spotty for a minute.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, cool. I'm turn my phone Wi-Fi off.
I feel a
Well,
little
go
bit of
Bills.
lag, but
Here's my tidbit from someone who doesn't know football. I think if the Bills play the way they played against the Steelers, they can beat the Chiefs.
mm,
If they play the way they played against the Steelers, they still have to try really hard to beat the Ravens. That's my
they can lose to
Costi.
the Ravens by 25 ish. I think if they play the way they played
Oh,
against the
really?
Steelers. Yeah, which
I
is
thought it
not
was
bad.
a.
Pretty good.
Yeah, right. Sure. Nice. Can I connect my Ethernet cable real quick?
Yeah.
You're all weird to me. Be right back. Hopefully, maybe we won't have to. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. All right, cool. Um,
Should we go into the segment for today, or do you have anything
I
else?
can I say one? Can I make a quick announcement? All right. So a lot of fun stuff going on with our podcast of this. Oh man, I actually have like 3 announcements. We'll do one right
Just
now.
announce
Remind me
all
at
of
the
them.
end.
Just announce all of
Remi-
them. Just
no, I
go
want to
back to
do the
back to
one at the
back.
end. I'm gonna do a YouTube. I don't even know how to say it. It's not a giveaway. It's a prize. So if you're listening, obviously we're gonna clip this. Or if you're listening on the podcast, go to our YouTube. Go to Tournament Style Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe, like this video, and comment on the video. I will choose. I mean, hopefully we have more than one person that does it, but I will choose a winner per episode, and I'm going to write a 1-minute song for this like winner person. If you want to write in the comment what you want the song to be about, you can do that, or you can just write something fun. Say hi.
What
And
episode are you playing the song in?
that's a good question. I feel like it's a lot of pressure to have to do it in a week,
No, yeah, you can't do that.
but I think we'll kind of play by ear. But
Especially
it'll
because I
definitely.
don't know if this one will be up by the time.
Let's just play it by ear. This it's just you're gonna hear it in the next 3 or 4 episodes. Let's say that. Yeah, we'll kind of see, because I mean, if it gets rolling, it's gonna be a lot of. But if we'll just change formats a little bit if it gets rolling. But that's my giveaway. If you're on Instagram and you're watching this clip, um, comment on this video, share it, and that will also get you, as long as you're like following me on Instagram, that'll also get you an entry, if you will. So that's that's what would you call this? Like a contest or a prize? It's not a giveaway, but
I
um
don't know, man.
so that's my thing for this thing. And also follow us on all the places. Follow us on Threads. Not picking up a lot of steam on Threads yet.
That might just be because it's threads.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's my announcement. I'll save the other 2 for later.
You sure?
Positive.
What's that cup you're drinking from?
What is the cup? Starbucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You still
I
support
think
them?
it has some kind of installation. This was a gift. Yeah. It was a gift.
That's fine.
What? I mean, I
You haven't
enjoy
just drink from
Starbucks.
the damn cup, man.
It's
been
you
so
asked me a
long
question.
and you haven't drank from the damn cup.
There's nothing. It's a prop. There's nothing in here. Imagine I turned it over and I dropped like all the. That would be such a good bit. But I'm this close from committing, and I can't. I can't.
That's fine. That's fair. Too much cleanup.
Too much what?
Let's get into the segment this week. This week in Billionaire. It's a segment where we talk about news that's happening, specifically about and around billionaires.
Can I play the music?
Do you read me, Hal?
Affirmative, Dave. I read you.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
What are you talking about, Hal?
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
It's a good example of what you could win if you comment and like
What did that
our
have to do with
subscribe to our YouTube channel.
billionaires?
It has more to. Oh, that's not the right music. This is. Oh, you're gonna love this too. But keep that in, because it's a good example of what you can get if you subscribe, like our YouTube video, and comment. This is the music for This Week in Billionaire. You're gonna love this.
wired in.
Sorry? He's wired in.
Is he?
Yes.
About now, you're still wired in? You issued 24 million new shares of stock. How much were your shares diluted? How much were his? Sorry! My Prada's at the cleaners! Along with my hoodie and my fuck you flip-flops, you pretentious douchebag! You better lawyer up, asshole. Because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything.
That was amazing.
Did you enjoy that? Yeah,
I did,
They're kind of
yeah.
long, but I feel like it gives us a breathing moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe shorter intro music, but yeah, I did like that one. So
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried to keep them short. A lot of them are around like the 20 to 30 seconds, so we'll just play with it for now.
yeah, that works. Okay, do you have any news about billionaires this week?
I did some research. I actually decided I'm gonna maybe try a little bit of a different format because I feel like I've fallen short on this segment a few times. And I actually just screenshotted a few articles that I thought were interesting. I'm gonna read the title, maybe like a sentence, and then kind of comment on it. But yeah, I've got just a few things. I don't have one billionaire. I just got a few different articles that kind of wanted to highlight. So, do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
No, you can go first.
Cool. Feel free to comment on these as well. So these are some things I screenshotted. I think most of them were from the Independent. And so the title for this article, Elon Musk fuels speculation he could fight Mark Zuckerberg at the 2,000-year-old Coliseum. Oh, this was 6 months ago. That's my bad. Well,
I'm
you want
pretty
to talk
sure we
about
talked
that?
about this 6 months ago.
We definitely that occurred as I was reading it out loud. It occurred to me. Let me see. This one's from 31st of August, 2023.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
I really did. Well, I'll just read the things I've found. Billionaire group under scrutiny for planning to build utopian city in California. That sounds familiar too. This one's from June 2023. How man, I have fallen short on this segment yet again. How billionaires navigate boredom through thrilling experiences like Titanic sub, according to psychologists.
What?
That went super well. By the way,
you set this up in a way where I was going to tell you, like, nah, I'm sure you do fine usually in this segment, but you did so poorly in this one
I didn't
that I
pay
have no
attention.
choice but to berate you and tell you how awful that was.
I didn't think all of these would be so old. This LA mansion tax is disgusting, unfair, and definitely not hilarious in any way. That's from March 2023. Here's one from 3 days
Almost
ago.
a full year ago.
Almost. Here's one from 3 days ago. So we've arrived. The wealth of the 5 richest men doubles as world to have first trillionaire within years. The world's 5 richest men more than doubled their fortune in the last 4 years, while the wealth of the poorest has fallen.
There's no way we're getting a trillionaire, right? There's just no way.
Wait, what do you mean? Well, what are they? I think someone's at like 500 billion, aren't they?
Well, I was gonna say the richest man. That was part of my news. Is not Elon Musk, and I was gonna have you guess, but it looks like you're looking it up.
Oh, I am sorry. Is it not Elon Musk? Because
Well, that's why I was gonna have you guess. No,
this list's saying Elon Musk is why I'm asking.
it is not.
Is it that English guy? I mean, if I can't trust this list anyway. It says he. Oh. Do you want me to keep guessing? What are we doing?
Well, it's sure. It's Bernard Arnault and family. Do you know what he does, or like what he? Yeah, what he does. I guess.
I feel like we've talked about. I definitely know the name. Is he in what is it called? I don't know why this media. Is that what it is? I have no idea.
So he's not in media.
Yeah. Is he an investor? Finance?
No. Well, I mean, they're all businessmen, I guess, but
yeah.
So this guy is the owner, or I guess like the person who oversees. I guess Louis Vuitton and 75 fashion and cosmetic brands, including
Right.
Sephora.
We've talked about this recently. Yeah. I'm just bad at remembering names. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess like your first guesses weren't this, and I don't know if I would have
Right.
guessed like the person that oversees like Louis Vuitton and all these fashion and cosmetic brands would be the richest person on earth or second richest or whatever. That's kind
Yeah,
of crazy
that's
to me.
super fair.
Should we create a
I
cosmetic line?
We've done this bit.
No way.
Haven't-
What
I
are you
think it was
talking about?
during the retreat, if I'm not crazy.
Well, I
Well,
talked about
anyway,
Selena Gomez becoming a billionaire. That was my retreat news and
oh,
billionaire.
okay, maybe that's what it was. But I remember having the thought of like, yeah, I forget how many people consume things that I don't necessarily have an interest in. Even like thinking about just like football. You know, when we went to the Cowboy Stadium
Yeah,
and
I
thinking about
believe
how many
football is like 93% of the top watched like
anything.
television last year.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, because
And
I
I believe it by seeing, like, thinking about that many people going to a live football game and the amount of money, and it's just so crazy, and it's just something that is just not really on my radar because it's not something that I invest a bunch of time and money into. So same, I guess, with like merchandise, like or whatever you'd categorize like Louis Vuitton
yeah.
stuff.
Well, we can't do fashion because they'll look at you and be like, "That's
I
when you
swear
can't do
you've done this
fashion."
bit.
We
I swear
haven't. We
this
literally
exact, is it
haven't.
written down somewhere? Like
We
where
literally have not done that. What is wrong with
you
you? You
or
literally
I'm
read
time
stuff from last year and you're
I was about
insulting
to say
me on
maybe
this
I'm
bit.
time traveling, and what time, when is it right now?
What time is it right
Yeah, I
now?
want you to tell me what time, when is it?
6:29
What
p.m.
year, man?
You asked me what time is it? Why
Tell
would I
me the
say the year?
year. Tell me
It's
the year.
2027, man. Who
What?
cares?
I thought it was 2028. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, haha. I'm sorry. I feel like I've heard this joke before.
You have it, which is
Maybe
crazy.
we did it off mic,
Off
and you're
off pod.
and I'm ruining it because this would have
Well,
been
I've
good
told you that
content.
you don't wear fashionable things
I
before.
understand that.
Yeah.
This a specific bit is what I'm talking about. Well, what do you want to sell then? Like,
I don't
would
know,
you ever
makeup. You
do
could wear makeup.
would you ever do like an adult site, or is there
Like
like a weird
OnlyFans?
line there?
I feel
Uh
like
yeah, sure,
I feel like if you
OnlyFans.
want to be a millionaire, you do OnlyFans, right? I'm trying to be a
Uh
quadrillionaire.
are you?
Anyway, talking about trillionaire, you looked up Elon Musk or you looked up the richest people. What's he at right now?
Yeah, so Bernard Arnault and family is at 211 billion. So still 800 billion to go.
Right.
Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Hey, math guy.
Right. Which
I feel
feels like
like,
a lot.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was saying the opposite. No, I guess you're right. Yeah, that it feels like a good
I mean,
20,
it's
40
growing
years, right?
exponentially, right? So like,
True. Yeah.
but I, yeah, that's very
Well,
upsetting.
anyway, the article I was reading is, yeah, the rich are certainly getting richer. This one's from November 2023, so I'll skip
Yeah,
it,
I
and
think you're
that's all I
done,
got.
man. Yeah, it's fine.
I got one.
Not really, right?
Kind of.
Um, I had that. I was gonna have you guess. I thought that would be fun. I didn't really have anything
Okay.
either, and somehow I still did better than you. I did have Jim Irsay, owner of the Colts.
Uh-huh.
News came out that he recently was found. Well, in December, he was found like motionless on his floor. Then they suspect
Oh,
like an
wow.
overdose.
Oh, okay.
But I think he's good now. I'm just surprised that it came out later. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
news and billionaire.
Interesting.
If you were a billionaire, would you try and buy the Bills or something?
Drugs? Oh, yeah, maybe.
Drugs.
Yeah, I don't know where you were going with that. I certainly would. I would buy some fun stuff like that for sure. I would run the bills into the ground, unfortunately, but all right, I want all the players taking music lessons because it'll help them on the
That's right. What's
field.
the equivalent of like a musician's football team that you would buy? Would you buy
Oh, I
the New
mean,
York Philharmonic?
yeah, or orchestras are literally funded by donations from the
So you
wealthy.
could
So
just
I
buy
would just
them.
be I'd be like a top
It'd be
donor,
yours. They
and
would play for you every
yeah. There's
dinner.
that scene in what is it called? Tar, where Lydia Tar's
Ta.
say what? Oh,
That
ta.
Lydia is doing what, man?
Yeah, so there's a prominent donor who wants to like conduct one of the concerts, and they kind of have to let him, because he's a huge donor, and it's like that I'd be that guy.
I've seen that movie and I don't remember that scene. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I've seen that movie and I do remember that scene,
Yeah.
which is why I brought it up.
I watched Anatomy of a
Maestro?
Fall recently. No, not
Uh huh.
Maestro. Maestro probably might be towards the later end of like when we get really close to the Oscars, so like in March.
Gotcha.
Um Anatomy of a Fall, French movie.
Uh huh.
Will probably be nominated for Best Picture.
Whoa. Okay.
Although they did not submit, I think I heard this right. I could be wrong. They did not submit for like Best Foreign Film,
Uh
which they
huh.
probably would have won because they're
Sure.
going to be probably one of two or three that's in Best Picture that's a
And it was
foreign
like really
film.
good.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
it
they
was
were too
okay.
proud.
It was okay.
Okay. Maybe you can't enter both.
You definitely can. Parasite won both.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's been other movies that
Interesting.
have entered
I'll
both.
check that out. Did you
It's like
catch
if
any
you
of I
nominated for Best Picture, then you have a really good chance of winning among these movies that are not in Best Picture. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, I totally get it. Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
just kind of odd. But
Should be
it's
a
they won an award. I think they won a Golden Globe because the Emmys was recent, but we didn't really talk about the Emmys.
I was gonna ask you
Same
if you
stuff
watched them
happened.
or
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
similar Golden Globes. That Beef won a lot. The Bear won a ton in Succession. Like those
Yeah.
three are kind of like cleaned up.
Yeah, cool.
Um, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, it won a Golden Globe, and when they went up to get it, maybe like for writing or something, she said, "I'm surprised because I wouldn't think a movie with no score would do so well and be so well liked."
This was Anatomy of a Fall?
Yeah, and I watched it,
Oh.
and I didn't really notice the no score. Like it wasn't super noticeable.
There's no music?
There's no score. No,
There's no music, or there's no like do they play like pop like Taylor Swift songs in it or something?
no, no
Okay,
Taylor
gotcha.
Swift songs.
I see. Okay. Interesting.
Um, there's one song that plays, but it plays like in the movie, not over
Yeah.
the movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I imagine that doesn't count.
No, even any song, it wouldn't be a score, right? Necessarily a
Yeah,
score.
for
Yeah.
sure. But even that's not really,
Yeah,
and
far
it's
out of
for
the realm of
it's like for a
consideration.
minute. It's interesting. It's about a woman who's on trial because her husband was found after what she said was a fall, and she's on
Mhm.
trial to see if she caused it or if it was something else.
Oh,
It
okay.
reminded me a lot of The Staircase. Do you know anything about The Staircase?
No, what's the staircase?
So I want to talk about The Staircase, but I feel like I might go on for super long. The Staircase. So it's a case. It's a real case. This real
Uh-huh.
guy um had two wives die from falling down a staircase.
Okay.
And one happened in Germany years before that he was like acquitted of, I guess. This is found like,
Yeah.
yeah, that she fell. Happened
Mhm.
again years after here in the States. With
I
this really
love
weird guy.
clumsy. Sorry, what?
Yeah, I know, right? This guy had also like he's a politician running for like a mayor, and he like previously lied about having a purple heart too.
Oh my gosh. Wait, this sounds
It's
familiar.
a real thing, like it's a real life
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. I may have heard
Um,
something about this.
well, anyway, this Netflix documentary came out like years ago
Mhm.
about it, and it just shows everything about it, and it kind of puts him like
Yeah.
in a good light.
Oh, is Sophie
Last
Turner in this?
year, so last year, this HBO dramatization show came out, not
Ah,
a
I
doc,
see. I see.
with
Yeah.
Tony Collette. Oh, I forget the guy's name. Uh,
Colin Firth,
yeah, Colin Firth. That's right.
Sophie Turner's in
Sophie
it,
Turner's
Patrick
as the dog.
Schwarzenegger.
Yep, that's right. All as like the kids,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's HBO, so it's really good. And it actually shows like the three ways that they have like suggested she could have died. Like one with her
Uh-huh.
falling, and it's pretty gruesome and graphic, but it's like crazy.
Oh, wow.
So they show her where like if it would have happened, how it would have happened if she fell, and it's Tony Collette like actually doing all this.
Uh-huh.
And then they show how it would have happened if he did it. And then there's another
Yeah.
theory where an owl came into their home and attacked her as she was walking down the stairs, and they show that too.
Why is there a
Anyway,
third theory with an owl?
because
Wouldn't that be his alibi?
there were owl hairs. Well, his alibi is that he didn't do it, right? Like he doesn't necessarily know how it happened,
Oh, that's fair. Okay, I see.
but there were
Yeah.
like traces of owl found
See,
around there.
there's fucking owl lying around my whole apartment. Like, that's just normal.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you mysteriously die, people would be like, "Why is there? What's going on here?"
No, I'm saying don't raise an eyebrow because it's there. I'm telling everybody now, it's public statement. There's owl feces and feathers all over my apartment.
This is perfect. I'm just
And
gonna delete
actually,
you, kill you,
and
and then have that ready. That's awesome.
oh man, that's great. Yeah.
Um, but yeah.
You
So
remember?
anyway, it's goes that, and then it shows the making of the Netflix documentary in this HBO dramatization. He ends up marrying the editor of that Netflix doc like a couple years later. Like she fell in love with him,
Yeah.
and that's kind of we kind of see why the
And
Netflix doc
she was really
was like
clumsy.
we kind of see why that was like kind of edited towards his favor a little bit, and it's
Oh
just a
my
weird
gosh.
story in
And
general.
that's in the dramatization that you
Yes,
get that part. Wow.
yes.
How interesting. A
Uh,
little bit of meta in
but
some ways.
anyway, yeah, Anatomy of a Fall reminded me of that. Pretty good. It's
It
about the
sounds like
court
it.
case and stuff.
Okay, cool. Doesn't sound as exciting as the staircase, but I'll reference them both to
Not
see.
as exciting. Maybe a little bit better. It's a
Okay.
pretty hyped movie. I would say it's like I give it a B. I think
Is it in French?
solid B. Some of it they talk in French because it's
Okay,
not.
cool.
Yeah, it's just like them talking and going through the court case,
Yeah.
and it's yeah.
Excuse me. How okay, cool.
I
Anatomy of
would
a
say
Fall
will
and
not
the
win
staircase.
Best Picture.
It won't win Best Picture.
Will not.
Yeah. What's your pick for Best Picture? Oppenheimer?
So I haven't seen either of
Oh
these
yeah.
two, but I believe it's a two-man race between Oppenheimer and Poor Things.
Oh, okay. I could see that. I also haven't seen those, but have heard good things.
Yes.
I don't know how much I've talked about. Oh, I had a amazing segment idea. We're gonna have to do it in a different episode. Oh my gosh,
Oh God, what is it?
I have to write it down. I'll tell you what it is. It's going to be a Venn diagram type game. I want you to categorize things. You're gonna tell me whether it's Jeremy Irons, Jeremy Irons,
Hmm.
Iron Claw, or what's Jeremy Allen White? Is that his name? Yeah, you're gonna have to. I'm gonna say a thing, and you got to tell me
Is
what.
Jeremy Irons in Ironclaw?
No, his
But
just
Jeremy
last
Allen
name is
White
Irons.
is.
That's correct.
Okay.
And Iron Claws. It's just the irons. Yeah,
And they're two Jeremys.
and there's two Jeremys.
Got it.
Yeah, it's an amazing segment. You'll see.
Okay,
We're going.
sure.
Do we need to do a tournament? We're going so long.
Yeah, we'll do a quick tournament.
Okay.
Best dairy product.
Lactose-free milk, and we'll see you on next week's episode.
This here's tournament style. We host a tournament every single week. It's one that we create by ourselves on our own. Just us two.
To the milkman, milkman, the milkman. Okay, hail to the milkman. The milkman is me.
I probably shouldn't be interrupting you 49 minutes in when we haven't started a tournament.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, we host a tournament. This month is JanuDairy. They're all going to be dairy themed. Last week we did best ice cream product or like frozen dairy product.
Restaurant, yeah, frozen dairy place.
Oh yeah, place, not product. So yeah, sorry. And then today we're doing best dairy product. Just Google dairy product. Go to the Wikipedia. It's just listed right there. So we'll go. What is it? Oh, well, then we're not doing that. Okay, milk
Can we
versus
just play Jeremy or Iron?
as the instead of the tournament.
Yeah.
I don't think this will be a good segment. I'm gonna be honest. With you.
What, dude? Do your stupid milk
It
tournament,
doesn't
man.
sound good, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Let's discuss cheese versus fucking yogurt, bro.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
giving
let's
you
do.
shit. I'm just
let's
kidding.
do the
No.
thing. Prepare.
It's a bit. It's a bit.
Milk versus frozen.
Wait, frozen what?
That's right. Frozen dairy.
I'm gonna flip a table.
Do you want to know what's
frozen
in
dairy?
frozen or what constitutes as frozen dairy?
Yes, please.
Under the umbrella is ice cream, gelato, ice milk, frozen custard, and frozen yogurt.
Why are these all in one category? Aren't they? What else is going to be in the
Because
tournament?
that's all frozen.
And you have 8 different seeds.
So I have yogurt and frozen custard in there. Regular yogurt and regular custard is also in the.
That's fair. That's
along
fair.
with ice milk, whatever that is. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was just thinking if there's enough seeds.
This is
for
kind of
in
tough
the
because
tournament.
milk is the dairy product, right? It's like the Hershey's.
Is it though?
If you think dairy product, you think milk.
Yeah, like very 2-dimensionally though. Is it the best? No, not even
No.
close.
Definitely not the best, but that's my point of being the Hershey's effect, I think.
Yeah, no, it is a Hershey's. I agree. Yeah,
Like if
milk is the
if you were to
Hershey's.
family feud it would be the number one answer.
Yeah. No, it's fine. You're right. Yeah. Or maybe cow would be. I don't know. It's Family Feud. I want to lean towards the frozen stuff, but you're right. It's a bit of a Hershey's
Do you want me to
thing going
list
on
you
here.
all the milks?
No. Well, dairy product means it has to be cow's milk, doesn't it?
I can list you the milks if you want.
Sure. Let's
the way
hear
I
it.
listed the frozen.
Like 2% versus whole, or
scalded milk, condensed milk, evaporated milk, baked milk, dulce de leche, malai, powdered milk, coa, infant formula, whey, buttermilk, and milk skim.
I always wondered exactly what whey was. It's saying it's a form of milk.
Whey is the liquid drained from curds and used for further processing or as livestock feed.
Oh, as livestock feed, even. Interesting. I'm leaning the Frozens, man.
All right.
You can convince me on the basis of milk is the Hershey's, but
we do use
if I'm putting my vote in, what's up?
I think I agree. I think frozen is just tough to beat.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
milk
yummy.
ran into a buzzsaw here.
And there's a big variety in the list of things you gave for the frozen category.
Next up, we have fermented versus yogurt.
Fermented milk?
So we have soured milk, soured cream, cultured buttermilk, klabber, film yolk, yimmer, vili, kefir, kumis, amasai, and mursik.
I don't think I'm a fan of any of those.
Not a fan of amasai?
No, what's that one? Like kosher?
A fermented milk product that is similar to cottage cheese or plain yogurt.
Oh, okay. Have you ever had cottage cheese?
I'm not a fan of cottage cheese, but mainly because of the way it looks. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
leaning towards. I don't even know what the other one was, but I'm leaning towards that one.
Yogurt,
Yeah, give me all the types of yogurt.
milk fermented. Do you want me to?
Are there really more than one?
Acidophilene,
Oh my
Matzzoon,
lord!
Skyer, strained yogurt, Ketq, Raya Zenka, Varentis, Aaron, Doog, Lassie, and Lebanon.
What
I've
are
had
you
Lassie.
saying over
I've had
there?
Lassie. It's good.
What are you saying? You're just doing gibberish.
No, go to I told you what to do. Go to Google. Google dairy
I thought
products.
that
Go
was
to
for the
Wikipedia.
listeners. I didn't think I would be so lost, honestly. Let's go yogurt,
Okay, yogurt. That's fine because
at least for
fermented.
me.
I use creme fraiche. I don't cook a
Oh, you
lot, but
do?
yeah, the
For what?
fermented. Just cooking. I used
Oh,
it
cool.
last night actually when I made
Tell
some.
us
I put it in some gnocchi.
some what? Oh,
Gnocchi.
gnocchi. I love some gnocchi.
You say it weird, man. I don't like it.
Gnocchi.
You put too many syllables in there.
What are you talking about? It's gnocchi.
I just don't like the way you say it, man.
You don't like the way I say anything. We've
Next up,
literally
we
done
have
a podcast for 4 years. How can you not like the way I say things? That's ridiculous.
butter versus cheese. Would you like to hear either of
Oh,
those?
this has got to be the toughest matchup we've had and will have, honestly.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah,
You
say all
might
the
be right.
butters.
Okay, butter is a mostly milk fat produced by churning cream. There's ghee, smen, and anadryaus.
What about never mind. Buttermilk was in the fermented category, right? Or was it in the milk category? Doesn't matter. Don't look for it.
Buttermilk is in the milk category. The liquid
Okay.
left over after producing butter from cream, often dried as livestock feed. We give a lot of this stuff to our livestock, huh?
There you go,
And you eat this
listeners.
stuff?
Me no, but
You don't take
humans,
away?
some of them. I do not take away. I do egg white protein or non-dairy protein.
You're allergic to eggs.
No, I'm sensitive to eggs.
That's even funnier.
Oh
You're
man,
scared of milk. That's sensitive to
sensitive to
eggs.
eggs.
You can't eat
So what do you
anything that comes out of an animal.
Can you draw a cartoon of an egg saying a mean thing to me, and I'm just crying in the corner?
Okay, so that was the butter. Do you want the cheese?
Yes, please. This list has to be the longest, right?
Well, you would think. Cheese produced by coagulating milk, separating curds from whey, and letting it ripen, generally with bacteria and sometimes also with certain molds. Rennet coagulated cheeses are cheddar, granite cheeses, Gruyere, blue cheese, brine cheese, and washed rind cheese. Then there's acid set or sour milk cheeses, which is fresh cheeses or curds. There's Cheddar and Paneer, cream cheese, and then there's whey cheese, ricotta, manuri, anthotrisos, mistletoe, and brown cheese.
Let's go cheese.
Oh, I think I'm leaning butter actually.
I mean, butter makes a lot of food better. Cheese is it's just more willing to eat it by itself as well as enhance my dishes with it.
When I
I
think
could
about
go
it too
butter if
much,
you're.
cheese grosses me out when I think about it too much.
Are you serious,
Yeah.
dude? I think about cheese all the time.
I think you're in the majority. I think I'm in the minority. I think people love
Oh.
cheese.
Yeah, no, I count cheese to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 gorgonzola, 2 gorgonzola, a 3 gorgonzola.
Oh my god, spooky.
I turned it to the count, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm leaning butter if you want
That's
to.
fine.
Butter moves on?
I mean, if I think about eating a stick of butter, I get grossed out, you know.
I would never do that. I'm surprised you even think about it, but that's
I'm just saying
that makes sense actually. So,
but a block of cheese I could do.
It's a block.
Yeah, a block.
A block of cheese.
A block of cheese.
Jesus Christ. You're like you're sending $200 asking why your tum tum hurts, so you're eating blocks of cheese for dinner.
Tell me what food I'm allergic to. Eats a block of cheese.
Finally, we have cream versus custard.
I never thought about cream being a specific form of dairy, and I kind of just thought of it as like a a state of matter for food. You know what I mean? Like water, solid, but it's cream. You know what I mean?
Water, solid, and cream
Just
are your
is a
three.
gravy is gravy a cream to you? I guess not actually. Now that I say it out loud.
Water, solids, and creams are your three states of
Well, water,
matter.
solid, gas, and
Well, it's
cream. But
liquid,
yeah,
but yeah.
liquid, solid, gas, and cream.
And not plasma. Although
Not
plasma
plasma.
could be your cream. Maybe that's what you were
Maybe
thinking
that's
of the
what it
whole time.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what it translates to. But you know what I
Um,
mean? Like some stuff is like cream consistency, but it's not dairy. But maybe it's just not cream then. What is cream of mushroom? Is there dairy in cream of mushroom?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
I can look it
You
up.
win. No, no, no.
Um, cream
We're
of
gonna make.
mushroom soup is a simple type of soup where a basic roe is thinned with cream or milk and then mushrooms or
All
mushroom
right.
broth is added.
I guess cream is dairy. You heard it here, folks.
So
This is what
cream
you're.
or custard?
Are you asking?
Yep. I literally am.
Well, we did. We didn't really talk about custard, and that's probably the one that I actually need
You
some
want all the
explanation on.
custards?
Can I get a definition of what custard is first?
Custard is a variety of culinary preparations based on sweetened milk, cheese, or cream cooked with egg or egg yolk to thicken it, and sometimes also flour, cornstarch, or gelatin.
This is a dish. This is not a form of dairy,
It
right?
seems like it's like dairy mixed with eggs, thickened with eggs. That's kind of what it
Mm.
feels like.
All right. Well, lean cream is more universal, right?
Yep.
Are
Yep.
either of us big custard guys?
Nope. Especially
Are
not
you a big?
frozen.
What about the general custard?
I do like him.
Okay. Well, now there's a conversation.
But I think custard as a name in general is bad. We've talked about this.
We have talked about this, just like we talked about the
You dressing poorly?
billionaire thing. Yeah, me dressing poorly. Yeah.
Your hair looks good.
Thank you. Yeah, I like the way it's grown out.
It's getting grayer.
If anybody is sticking through this, they're just the pace is at the 58th minute. The pace slowed to a halt, and that's not the minute you want to do that.
Cream or custard, man? I'm
I
leaning
can't
cream.
decide.
Okay,
I
well,
don't
I'll
know.
decide. I'll decide cream.
That's fine. Yeah, cream.
Honorable mentions.
It feels like that was pretty comprehensive.
There is one more on this list. It's casein, but that's just milk proteins, is what that looks like.
Okay, interesting. Earlier, didn't you read something off about like lactose-free milk?
That was on Google.
Okay. Well, shout out.
Lactose-free milk. It doesn't say that here in the milk part, which makes more sense than whatever Google had that.
Yeah, shout out to all the non cow
So
milks
is
and
lactose milk still from cows? That's a really dumb question, I feel like.
lactose-free milk.
Yeah.
I believe it is. I believe most lactose quote unquote free milks actually just have something added to it that helps you
They have the
digest the music.
lactose pills in there.
No, it has. Yeah, it does. It has lactase inside it. I'm pretty sure lactate. That's what it is.
And that's it.
And that's what it is. They added the enzyme to help you digest it. Yeah.
That can't be it. They can't just pop the pills in milk.
Okay, no, they don't pop they add the enzyme itself. Hold on. Does lactose free? No, let me do lactate first. No, okay. Does lactose have? I don't know. What would I ask?
We
Dairy?
have
Obviously
split
not.
the lactose into glucose and galactose for you. They add the enzyme lactase that can separate the two molecules.
Right.
I mean, that's basically what you were saying, right?
It is, but I'm just lactose free milk is made 100% real dairy, just without lactose,
Use
and
Google
includes.
like Ask Jeeves.
What do you mean?
You're like, I don't know what to search. I don't know what to ask. It's not how Google works, man.
I don't know. The thing you read is what I remember
You want to know what I
hearing.
Googled?
What?
Lactose free milk.
That's it?
Yes.
How did it know what you wanted to know about it?
What are you talking about? All right. Semifinals. Frozen versus yogurt.
Frozen.
Okay, that works. And then we have cream versus butter.
Ooh, tough. Butter.
Yeah, I agree. Finals, though.
You can't put cream on your steak, you know?
Yeah, just ketchup. Next up, we have, or in the finals, we have butter versus frozen.
That's it. Oh, that's a weird finals.
Is frozen dairy products better than butter?
They're used for such different purposes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Best dairy product, frozen dairy products, or butter? I kind of want to go for the fun one, like frozen dairy product, like ice cream and all that stuff.
I feel like butter might be better. I'd be sadder
Okay.
if I lost butter and butter products, I think.
Really? I barely use butter to cook at all. Yeah, I don't know what products have butter in it that I would lose as a result
Do you want me to
of
list all of
that.
them?
No, stop. I could be won over pretty easily. Yeah, butter.
How often
Okay.
do you eat ice cream?
Every day.
that's bad. Remove that and
Yeah.
add butter in your life.
That's how I fall asleep. I eat a scoop of ice cream. I count my cheese, sheep, and another one. Scoop,
Do you not eat
one
like
gorgonzola.
steaks
Scoop,
very often?
2 gorgonzola. What?
Do you not eat like steaks very often?
What are you saying? Oh, because of the butter? I put cream on my steak. We already went over this. I put cream of mushroom of the loom on my steak.
All right, frozen wins. That's fine.
Really? I got him.
That's fine.
I wore him out.
I'm gonna have to delete all of the Jeremy Irons shit that we done. This
What are you
podcast went
talking
way
about?
too
That was
long.
gold. That
So
was
long.
absolute. Don't delete that.
Gonna have
They
to,
need
I'm gonna
that
have to delete
continuity
so
for
much
them.
of
Gonna play.
everything
We're
you
gonna
said.
play
I'm
it
gonna have to
next
delete the
episode.
contest thing you announced.
What contest thing? Why?
It's just
That's
so
a good
long.
thing.
It's
No, but it's gonna be good
announce
for
your
people
stuff that I
sharing.
have to delete. Go ahead, announce the.
Oh, right. Next episode, we're gonna have a special guest.
All right, I'm deleting this, so hurry up.
What? No,
It's gone. So
it's making me more on the spot. Oddly enough, we're being joined by a special guest. I'm gonna keep it secret. I'll just say that
I don't know why you kept it secret from me as long as you did.
I am really excited that I found this person. It's imagine the perfect guest for a milk themed month.
Don't let him hear you pronounce it the way you do, though.
Milk.
Yeah, you might get angry.
But that's the other announcement. Yeah,
I have to come up with milk related questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some interview questions prepared for him. Um, just to, if we need topics and stuff, I'll have stuff to throw out so there's no awkward pauses or anything. But should be good.
I guess I have to come up with some good questions, I think.
I come up with a lot of good milk questions because he's kind of an expert.
Has he
So
ever loved a cow? I think is going to be my first question.
you're gonna have to ask him.
That's going to be my first question.
All right, that works. But that's the announcement.
Plugs.
Are we there?
Yeah, man. Frozen won the tournament.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the great GUILLE. Please follow Tournament Style on YouTube and Tournament Style Says on Threads. Please donate to our GoFundMe for a Tournament Style billboard. And go listen to 12 Days of Podcastmas if you want to hear some Christmas themed shenanigans. Is that all my stuff? I feel like I got it.
Since I just cut.
Oh, TikTok. Follow
go
Tournament
ahead.
Style on TikTok as well.
Since I just cut all that, go follow Guillermo at the Great Gia. Follow me at Austin A. Garza on Twitter and Instagram. Please rate, review, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Tell a friend if you really, really, really enjoyed. And we'll be back next week with another JanuDairy episode of Tournament Style. Bye.